Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the April 2020 release from the Don Deeva. These are available right now, so in the description box below I will link the Don Deeva site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from this collection. I do also have another $20 of Don Deeva cash to give away. If you want to win that, all you have to do is leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite polish was from today's video. You should also be following me on YouTube, them on Instagram, me on Instagram, just support the system. Once I choose a winner, I will contact them in the comments and then I will have them email me from there. And I will put the close date to the giveaway on the description box down below because I never know when these videos are going to go up. So I do have, I believe, 12 new shades to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Diamond, and this is described as a heavy linear hollow with a baby blue shimmer running throughout, and this will retail for $13. So here's our first coat of Diamond. This goes on really smoothly, very opaque. I am going in for a super thin first coat, but depending on how thick you do your coats, you could probably get this one opaque in one. This could also probably double as a stamping hollow silver. It is completely opaque here in 2 coats. Up next we have Aries AF, and this is described as a base that's jam-packed with Aurora, and it's the prettiest blurple color that has a gorgeous pink to blue and violet shift, and this will be $12. Here's our first coat of Aries. This is also a pretty opaque polish. It does cover completely in 2 coats. It's got a good, smooth, easy to work with formula. I didn't have any kind of running, pooling, or staining with this one. The hollow stands out really nicely. It is going to dry down dull, so you will want top coat to finish this off, but nothing's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove, so there is 2 coats. So up next we have Secret Sauce, and this is described as a delicate powder blue shade loaded down with original unicorn pea. This will be $17. Here's our first coat of Secret Sauce. This one is a little bit more sheer. These polishes that have the unicorn pea do shine best with a more sheared out base so that shifty shimmer can stand out better. So I am going to build this one up in 3 coats, but you could layer it over a darker color for a different effect. This is going to dry decently glossy and nothing's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. Up next we have Sex Peestols, and this is described as a mix between Sid and Nancy 2.0. So it is this kind of purpley, grape purple, sheared out base loaded with original unicorn pea, and it will be $17. Here's our first coat of Sex Peestols, and just like Secret Sauce, this is going to be a little bit more sheer of a base. It is buildable though in 3 coats. Formula is also smooth and easy to apply. Nothing's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove, and again that shifty shimmer is very strong. There's a lot of unicorn pea in these 2 polishes. So there is 3 coats. Up next we have New Horizons, and this is described as a baby peach shade. When in the sun, this one does change to a purple, and this will be $12. Here's our first coat of New Horizons, and this one also has a good formula, very smooth, easy to work with. I didn't have running, pooling, or staining. I am going to build this one up in 3 coats today, depending on your application. If you're not super picky, you could probably get away with 2. It is going to be more opaque in the sunshine state as well. This is going to dry dull, so you will want top coat to finish this one off, but nothing is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. Here's 3 coats in the sunshine state. Up next we have For Nook, and this is described as a neon green primary color that turns to a beautiful raspberry in the sun. This also has a copper shimmer to it, and it will be $12. Here's our first coat of For Nook, and this one's pretty opaque here in this first coat. I'm going to show you what 2 coats looks like today, but depending on your application, you might want to go in for 3. This is also going to dry dull, so you will want top coat for that reason, but again, nothing will dry textured or be difficult to remove. So there's 2 coats, and then here's what it's going to look like in the sun. So up next we have Doritos and Raspberry Mojitos, and this is described as a delicate minty green inside, and when it's in the sun it turns to a glorious magenta shade. This one also has a shimmer and it will be $12. Here's our first coat of Doritos and Raspberry Mojitos. The shimmer that's in here stands out much better than I thought it would. It is a very shimmery, very beautiful. This is going to take 3 coats for me to build up to opacity. You might be able to, again, get away with 2 depending on what you prefer for your nails. This is going to dry dull, so you will want top coat, but nothing will dry textured or be difficult to remove. And then here's what it looks like in the sun. So up next we have Harvey, and this is an orange in the cold state and it does turn yellow in its warm state. This is also full of shimmer and a delicate hollow flake, and this will be $12. Here's our first coat of Harvey, and this one goes on very opaque on this first coat. I am going to show you what 2 coats looks like today just to give myself a completed manicure, but if you like to do 1 coat on polishes, this is a good contender. This is going to dry dull, so you will want top coat, and then this is what it's going to look like when it's warmed up. It is so pretty. So there is 2 coats. So up next we have Jitters, and this is described as a green to yellow thermal that's green when it's cold, yellow when warm, and it's loaded with a glorious shimmer running throughout, and this will be $12. Here's our first coat of Jitters. This is pretty opaque here on this first coat also. I am going to go ahead again and do 2 coats. The shimmer that's in here stands out really, really nicely, and you can already see it going to the warm state. You will want top coat to finish this off because it does dry down dull, but nothing will dry textured or be difficult to remove, and then here it is warming up. Up next we have SoPHISHticated, and this is described as a Caribbean blue linear hollow packed with ultra chrome chameleon flakies, and this will be $13. Here's our first coat of SoPHISHticated. The flakes that are in here are so beautiful. This one's also loaded with hollow, very gorgeous and reflective off the nail. You will want top coat to smooth everything out in this one, but nothing is going to be difficult to remove, so there's 2 coats. Next up we have Pinky, and this is described as a deep pink magenta base with a jelly squishy textile that's full of chameleon hexes and hollow flakes and shimmer, and this will be $12. Here's our first coat of Pinky. This one is a little bit more on the sheer side, but it does have a very smooth, easy to work with formula. This is going to dry dull and textured, so you will want top coat, and removal is going to take a little bit more scrubbing because there is glitter in here. It is completely opaque in 3 coats. The glitter that's in here also stands out nice. And lastly for today we have I'm Mossy, and this is described as a deep dark mossy base blown out with a linear hollow, and this will be $12. And here's our first coat of I'm Mossy. Completely opaque in 2 coats for this one. It is going to be more holographic when it's fully dry than when it's wet. This one is going to dry down dull, so you'll definitely want top coat to help that hollow shine and to bring everything together, but nothing will dry textured or be difficult to remove. So while Animal Crossing is my jam right now, and I totally appreciate the fact that they have made an Animal Crossing collection, my favorite of this release is Secret Sauce. So shifty, so beautiful, gorgeous on its own, gorgeous as a topper. I have worn it both ways personally. I did just swatch it on its own, but it's so shifty and it's such a pretty blue color, guys. This is really, really gorgeous. So Secret Sauce is definitely my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this collection. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.